up, YouTube? It's your girl April Renee back with another YouTube video, and today's gonna be a month 2 plant update. So I'm really excited. It's really more like 2.5 months, but that doesn't really matter. I'm really excited. We can just jump right in. So one thing that I am gonna do with you guys today is repot my plants. We're gonna repot my plants just because they've grown so much and they need some fresh soil. They need more soil than what they have right now. So we're gonna do that. But I also really picked up the camera because I wanted to show y'all something. I was traveling last week, so my mom came and watered my plants twice. So for the condition of my plants, don't judge me, mind your business. But second of all, I just went outside to water my plants and I had a cute little surprise waiting for me, and I'm gonna show you guys, so let's go see. So this is how my chamomile plant is looking right now. You can see there's something growing over there. I think there's a lot of webs in here, unfortunately. There's a lot of something in here. I don't know what all of this stuff is. It definitely looks like web though, which is gross and unfortunate, but we'll make it work. Then my poor spearmint, she's hanging in there. And then we've got my cayenne plant that is also hanging in there that needs to be, I have a thing, a little cherry, whatever those are called. I have that, and I'm gonna use it to kind of hold this up. But I did give it some water. I'm gonna give it a little bit more water. But you guys, look at this. Look at my little pepper. Look, it's a little misguided, probably not fully grown yet. I hope she's still gonna grow. Look at her. She's so cute. Little pepper. Oh my goodness. And then my aloe's over here. I have not really been giving much love to the aloe. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, there's a little pepper starting to grow, which I'm so happy about because all of the little white flowers that have been growing, I don't know if y'all know, you guys wouldn't have seen the white flowers the last time, but basically cayenne produces a white flower, and if the flower is not germinated or pollinated properly, it'll just drop off and die. But it's also been really hot where I am, and so I feel like they haven't been pollinating properly, but maybe they have, and maybe I just haven't been paying attention, or maybe some of them have, and I haven't been paying attention, or I've been, thinking the wrong thing about it. So to come back from a trip where prior to the trip there was not a pepper, to now see that there's a pepper is so crazy and so cool. And I hope that I hope that as the summer kind of cools off and we start gearing up for fall, that I'll have a couple more before the season's over. So yeah. Also, because I feel like someone might ask about them, there are some big ugly bugs on my balcony. God just be releasing new bugs into the atmosphere just with no warning, because what is a lantern bug? Why is that a thing, and why are they invasive, and why do we have to kill them? They're so huge. I don't want to kill a bug that big. That's my current update. I'm gonna run out and get some more soil, and then we are going to repot these. I'm a little worried about the one with the webs because I hope those aren't a lot of baby spiders or stuff, but we're gonna find out. All right, y'all, it is a completely different day now. Let me stand up. It's a completely different day now, and I'm finally repotting my plants. I'm gonna show y'all the cayenne, the cayenne, the spearmint, and what is this? The chamomile. The chamomile's dead, but I'm still showing y'all. This is my poor chamomile plant. She was doing so well before being overtaken by spider mites. I am gonna have to do this out and probably clean it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now or today. She was flourishing before all of this happened, before the spider mites took it over. So, and for anyone out there who might be new to gardening like me, the plant was flourishing so well, and then one day I just started to notice that there were these little white things on it and these little webs growing, and I didn't really pay too much mind. I'm like, oh, okay, it's just a bug. And then the plant started to dry up, and it's because until it looked like this, and it's because the spider mites will suck the nutrients out of the plant until it's dead, basically. And so I see some trying to migrate their way to my cayenne plant, and we will not have that. So we're gonna I think it's because the spearmint is dying, and the spider mites thrive in dry environments. So I'm going to move my cayenne to a different pot where it doesn't look like there are any spider mites on it. And then I also have a biovance, some sort of spray that's designed for food plants, and we're going to spray that on it as well. I might come back out a little later to do that part, just because it said, I looked it up and it said to maybe spray them later so that they don't burn from it. And it's not really hot today, but it could be a little bit cooler before I spray them. So let's get right to it. You can't even sit in peace. All of these be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call and you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. You won't waste your time, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see if you gonna give it what you need. Waste your time with me. You could have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure if you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you all that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on the late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, waste your time with me. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you gonna waste your time with me, waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure if you got time to waste it with me. Don't close your eyes to get away. All right, y'all, so you just saw me repot my plant, and we had a little bit of damage in the process. We lost a piece of the plant. I'm so sad about this. This was right here. I'll let y'all see what it was looking like just for the full visual. She was so cute and pretty. She fell off, and I think also because of that, we also lost a pepper prematurely. This was my second pepper that was growing. Can you see that? Okay. This was the second pepper that was growing. This one was actually really flourishing too. I'm really sad about it. The other one, I have to move you guys so you can see the other one, but there's another one on here. We got on here to tell y'all about the spray that I'm going to spray on here to prevent mites, insects, all of the stuff. This is the spray, and it's Bio Advanced Fruit and Vegetable 3-in-1 solution. Use up today before harvest. This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. Okay, and then the other pepper that is still hanging on is right here. She's hanging on, she's growing, doing her thing. Listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe, faith to receive. Give me something I'm not. I don't need nothing. You are my Now we are ending the night with our cayenne. And with our redo on the spearmint, I got rid of all of the dead leaves because, obvious reasons I feel like. Alright y'all, it is now dark, but that is this month's update on my plants. And I'm gonna do a better job of kind of filming in between each month because I really wanted y'all to see how much the chamomile was flourishing before the spider mites took it over. But hopefully we don't have that problem anymore because we used that spray. I'm really sad about my cayenne pepper, but it's okay because there are more that are growing. But I'm really excited to just watch it continue to flourish and grow. And then I have a question for any gardeners out there that might be watching this. Once you harvest your vegetables, fruits, all that stuff, what happens then? Because I live in an area where it gets very cold during the winter. And so do I toss these plants? Do I bring them inside to store them because I live in an apartment and they are on my balcony right now? And then if I am bringing them inside, how do I prevent bugs from also coming in with them? These are just some general questions I have just because we're getting into, it's basically fall, y'all. It's basically fall. And I want to be prepared to harvest these when the time comes. I've learned a lot so far, and I'm really looking forward to maybe doing more next summer or next spring. I don't know if I'm going to restart the chamomile at this point. I thought about it because it grows pretty fast, but we'll see. Again, we're getting close to probably harvest season for where I am, so we'll think about it. That is all that I have for this video. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one, but until then, remember to speak life and spread love always, and I love you guys. Mwah.